If you really want to be fluent in English, subscribe us.
Hi, my name is Sarah. I want to share a story about how I learned to develop my personality and how learning English changed my life. When I was younger, I was shy, quiet, and afraid to speak in front of people. I often felt like I wasn't enough, and my self-confidence was very low. But life started to change when I began to focus on my personal growth. One day in school, my teacher asked me to give a small talk in front of the class. My heart was beating fast, and I could feel my hands shaking. I tried to speak, but the words didn't come out right. I was embarrassed, and tears started to fill my eyes. I thought everyone was laughing at me. That day, I ran home crying. My mom hugged me and said, "It's okay, Sarah. We all have moments like this, but you can be better, and I will help you." My mom helped me understand that developing my personality would not only make me feel stronger, but also help me face challenges. She told me to start small, just like building a house, brick by brick. I started by saying hello to people, looking them in the eye, and speaking clearly, even if it was only a few words. Each day, I felt a little better. English played a big part in this. Learning English gave me the confidence to talk to more people and make new friends. At first, learning English was hard for me. The words seemed strange, and I made mistakes. But I didn't stop. My teacher always said, "Mistakes are a sign that you are learning." I tried to remember that every time I felt sad about making a mistake. I started reading simple English books, watching English TV shows, and talking to myself in English. Slowly, I felt my personality changing. I was no longer the shy girl who couldn't speak. I became more confident. I felt proud of myself when I could hold a conversation in English with my friends. I realized that the more I learned, the more my world opened up. One of the hardest days for me was when I had to give a speech in front of the whole school. I practiced my speech every night before bed. My hands still shook when I stood on that stage, but something was different this time. I wasn't afraid anymore. I started speaking, and even though I made a small mistake, I didn't cry. I smiled, corrected myself, and kept going. When I finished, the audience clapped, and I felt something I had never felt before: pride. Learning English not only helped me speak better, but it also gave me a new perspective on life. I started to see challenges as opportunities. Each time I struggled with a new word or phrase, I saw it as a chance to grow. I realized that developing my personality was about more than just talking better or looking more confident. It was about becoming a better version of myself every day. One time, my friend Emily was crying because she couldn't understand her English homework. I sat with her and said, "It's okay, Emily. We'll figure it out together. We went through the homework slowly, and I helped her with the words she didn't know. By the end of it, she was smiling. Helping others made me feel even more confident. I realized that learning English was not only helping me but also allowing me to help others. I also remember the day I met a girl named Lucy from another country. She didn't speak much English, and she felt lonely in school. I knew how that felt because I had been there too. I started talking to her every day, using simple words, and slowly she began to smile more. We became friends, and I learned that helping others was a big part of developing my personality. It made me happy to know I could make someone else feel better. One of the best ways I learned English was by watching movies and listening to songs. I would repeat the lines and sing along with the lyrics, even if I didn't understand everything at first. The more I listened, the more I learned. And when I didn't know a word, I would look it up in the dictionary. I still do that today. It's a small habit that has made a big difference. Sometimes I would get frustrated and feel like giving up. There were days when I felt like I wasn't improving, and I would cry. But my mom always reminded me, Sarah, every step you take, no matter how small, is progress. Don't stop now. Her words gave me strength, and I would get back up and keep trying. One evening, as I sat by the window with my notebook, I realized how far I had come. From the shy girl who couldn't speak in class to someone who now helped others with their English, I had changed so much. I wrote down all the things I had learned about developing my personality. First, I learned that it's important to believe in yourself, even when things are hard. Second, I realized that helping others is a powerful way to grow. And finally, I understood that learning is a journey, not a race. Even though I've come a long way, I know there is still more to learn and more ways to grow. Each day is a new chance to improve, to speak a little better, to be a little kinder, and to face the world with more confidence. Learning English has opened so many doors for me, and I know it can do the same for you. One day, when I was feeling down, I came across a beautiful quote: "Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect." These words stayed with me. They reminded me that we don't have to wait for everything to be perfect to start improving ourselves. We can start right now with whatever we have. I hope my story can inspire you to start your journey of personal growth. It's okay to feel scared or nervous. It's okay to make mistakes. The important thing is to keep going, to keep learning, and to never stop believing in yourself. Learning English has helped me find my voice, and I believe it can help you find yours too. So, let's take this journey together, step by step, and see where it leads.